What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Today's Q&A video is slightly different. Normally, as some of you guys might know, I post on my Facebook page, Remington James. You guys ask your questions, I answer them. This one's a little different. I think I'm gonna start doing these half and half with the Facebook and the YouTube, where I ask 1 week on YouTube, next week on Facebook, and rotate for questions. So this week we asked on YouTube. Thank you to everybody that participated. We are not going to waste any time. We're gonna get right down to this Q&A. I'm gonna try to answer as many as I can in the allotted time. So quick shout out to Gunsmith Clothing and Flat Out Apparel. I put these two together and I'm feeling crispy. If you want to check these guys out, gunsmithclothing.com, flatout.apparel.com respectively. Both great companies. They don't sponsor me or anything. I'm just giving shout outs and credit where credit is due. Let's go ahead and get this video started. You guys ready? Let's do it! All right, guys, question number 1 comes from Defend Death Metal. He asks in all capitalized letters, when will Mama James be in a video? So that question in particular, I think maybe soon. She might be in a video. We are planning a couple things. We've kind of been working our gears together. My mom owns a golf course and a restaurant, right? So I've talked about going down there and maybe doing some videos on the course to show you guys. You know, I've always wanted to do that thing where I kind of keep my family life and what I do here separate. But the more that I do this whole YouTube thing, the more content I create, ultimately, like, it is part of my life now. There's no avoiding that. I think eventually it's going to happen, but it's never anything I would ever do without any member of my family, my mom, anybody else that it wouldn't be comfortable with, because at the end of the day, like, that's my family and I'm not trying to make anybody feel uncomfortable or weird around me, right? You should see the looks I get sometimes when I show up places with a camera. It's just not something that people are used to. So one of these days it'll happen, and I'm telling you, you guys will love my mom. She is beautiful, intelligent, one of the most giving and kind people in the world, and I love her to death. So I know you guys will too, but maybe someday soon. Thank you for your question, man, and all your support, by the way. We got from Jesse, the owner of Flat Out Apparel. He asks, 2-part random question. Any updates on your potential move, or are you staying put for a while? Also, does Purebolics ship to Canada? Okay. First off, Purebolics does not ship to Canada yet. I think they're working on some sort of international shipping thing, but shipping internationally is way harder than anybody thinks. I've ran into that with my apparel. I've ran into so many issues. I used to ship internationally, and what I came to find was that packages get delayed. There's weird import taxes that either I have to pay or the customer has to pay that we have no idea about till the package arrives in said country. So I quit doing it. And then the first part of your question, any updates on my potential move? So I'm supposed to be going down to Florida. The original plan was to go this Thursday coming up, but I don't think that's gonna happen now. It's kind of hard coordinated with everybody involved. We all gotta go down and check the place out. No matter what though, no matter what, I am moving. I am moving, whether I have to do it alone, whether people are coming with me, I am getting out of here as soon as I possibly can, selling my house and going. So, I mean, I'll probably stay put for the foreseeable future. I'm talking at least a few months. That way I can continue to brainstorm exactly what my next move is and where I wanna go, because Florida was the destination because of some business stuff going on. But if that doesn't quite go through, then I'll head to California. I'll head to maybe Texas. I don't know. I gotta really sit down and weigh my options, but I am getting out of here. That is happening no matter what. So regardless of who comes with me, who doesn't come with me, what happens, like, I'm out of here. So that is your update, man. Thank you so much, man, for all your support and the hat. From Mr. Hack Story, how important is the sugar level? I'm using MyFitnessPal. I'm not supposed to go over 120 grams of sugar. I'm bulking. Is it okay as long as I'm not exceeding that amount? Thanks, man. Stay safe. Excess sugar in and of itself is terrible for your body. It has a host of negative side effects. Watch the documentary on Netflix called, man, what of all times to not know what it's called. I'm drawing a blank, but it's about sugar and how it's put in everything and what it does to your body when you consume it in excess. If you're bulking up and you're eating that much sugar, more than likely it's causing a huge insulin spike in your body. You're storing more fat than you normally would. I recommend keeping sugar low. I mean, unless it's like a cheat meal or something, you're bulking up, so obviously you can have more cheat meals. Unless it's a cheat meal, keep your sugar low. There's no point to have sugar. I mean, a little bit here and there is not gonna kill you, but 120 grams, that is 480 calories of sugar. You don't need that. You do not need that. You're gonna put on a lot of fat in a lot of areas you don't want to if you keep that up, man. Anyways, thank you for all your support as always. Tommy Nguyen asks, how long does it usually take to see results on a cut? Honestly, 2 days. You follow your macro plan and you eat according to how you're supposed to, you keep sodium levels low, you can watch your body change in literally a couple days from the initial water drop. And then as you go, like as you guys have seen me doing, I'm noticing little changes every single day, but my diet and everything has been perfect. So literally immediately. That's why I tell people the process is addicting. Every client I sign up, every client that I put on a new program, I always tell them, like, follow this for even just a week and you will be addicted because you will notice the progress. Thank you so much for your question, man. From DJ Corrigan, do you believe that your current diet is overall better than keto? I've been doing keto for a while and I've kind of hit a plateau and I'm getting bored with it. Thank you. Personally, I think the best diet in general is the diet that works best for you, the one that you can stick to easiest. For me, that is not keto. For me, I love carbohydrates. I require carbohydrates, and I will say I cut with keto not too long ago. That was my first ever series I ran on my channel. If you guys followed that, that was actually when the channel started like growing and I kind of stepped outside of the box with a lot of my editing, and I really started like putting a lot more thought into my videos. I loved that series and I loved cutting with keto, but I did not get the results I'm getting like I am right now. So for me personally, with the diet style I run right now, just a moderate, low carb, low fat, high protein diet has done wonders for me. So that would be my next recommendation if you are to transition out. Thank you so much, man. From Leo Messi, he asks, hey Remington, does it matter what time of day you go to work out? Also, how do you recommend consuming the Purebolics in the morning during your fast? I love the videos, keep up the good work. Thanks, man, appreciate you. I personally don't think it matters what time you work out. Unless you're trying to do your cardio fasted, obviously that plays a key role depending on your fasting window when you're doing it. But I think as long as you get your workout done, it doesn't matter. Like my workout schedule is so erratic. Some mornings I get to work out because they're a little more free than normal, depending on client signups and stuff like that. Some other days I literally cannot work out until like the latest time at night. It's never seemed to affect me personally, but I would say just whatever fits your schedule, man. As long as you're working out, right? That is the most important part, as opposed to just not doing it because you couldn't work out in the morning, if that makes sense. So the Purebolics thing, I think personally, your best bet is to take them in the morning when you're fasted. That's what I do every single morning, 2 scoops. First thing, sometimes 3 if I need a little extra energy, branching amines in my system, I'm fasted, we're preserving muscle, we're burning fat, boom. That's the way you wanna do it. Tyler Shaw, what is the meaning behind your chest tattoo? Who was it for? My chest tattoo, I don't want to get too much into it because it's still a very soft subject, but one of my best friend that I had growing up and I went to high school with, shortly after we graduated, he passed away. And it was a very unfortunate series of events that happened, and it hit me, my family, my entire city, really hard, extremely hard. I'm not the only one with tattoos like this. There's a group of us that all have tattoos like this, and so I respect his family far too much to ever really elaborate on here, but it's something that to this day still bugs me. When you lose a friend like that at such a young age, you always find yourself like sitting and wondering perhaps what they'd look like today, or how different life would be if they were still here. And I don't know, it's hard to talk about. Tattoo it's got his initials on it, rest in peace, and I put clouds around it and there's like a bird flying and stuff, that's the that's my chest tattoo. So thanks for your question, man. From SkylarkENT.D, have you ever dry scooped cyto greens? If not, can you do so in one of your videos? I've been wanting to too, but can only imagine it tastes horrible. Yes, if I told you how much cyto greens I've just eaten in the middle of a cut when I'm desperate for food and can't eat anything, and I've literally just eaten cyto greens. I've eaten literally probably 10 scoops in a row. Not even kidding. It'd probably gross you out. I have a very high tolerance for dry scooping just about anything. If it's powder, I can dry scoop it. If it's not powder, I could probably still dry scoop it. Thanks for your question. Okay, final one. Rem, this final question from Angie Petrisis. Since you're always extremely busy providing us with all this amazing content on your channel, if you could put your life on pause for a day, how would you spend it? What would Remington James do? Probably take a nap. Probably take a nap. I don't know, sit back like this, watch some television. I don't know, not think about work. Honestly, I have not thought that far ahead to be able to properly answer that question, because life is, this grind I'm in, guys. I know I'm not trying to sit here, and I always try to stress this. I don't try to sit here and say, I'm working so hard, pity me, because I love what I do. I would not have life any other way right now. I've never been more satisfied, fulfilled, everything. There's not a thing in my life that could be better at this point in time. But I literally have in order for me to hang out with somebody, the amount of chess I have to play to maneuver and situate my entire day around just to carve a tiny bit of time out for somebody is hard. If I had to choose one thing to do on a day off, honestly, I would shut my phone off, shut my computers off. I would move everything to the side, and I would probably just sit right here on my couch, go buy a brand new video game that I really wanted to play, sit back and just game all day. That's probably what I'd do. No gym, no cardio, order some pizza, eat bad, just have a complete and utter rest day. That to me, I think would be over anything, what I'd want to do. So thank you guys so much, as always, for all your support on this video. If you enjoy these Q&As, hit that like button. Be on the lookout for me posting either in the comment section or on Facebook, asking for your questions. You can get involved with this. And as always, don't forget to smile, remain positive, and pay someone a compliment, because you never know whose day you could be making better. With that, I'm out of here. This has been a Remington James production, and I will see you guys at the next video. See you guys.